think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
Oh, no, I mean it. I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace. It's Professor Griff, Public Enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
All right, peace, fam. I was saying I'm coming on a little bit early because I am definitely being very mindful of my granddad duties. And I was just saying, if you're not a granddad or a grandmom, then you won't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. There's a 2-year-old turning 3. And, yeah. So it's best to get everything that you got to do out of the way so you can, give that as much attention as it needs. All right. So I'm coming on because I had to rewire some things, reboot some things, and trying to get the sound right. And I'm trying to get the sound right as we speak. All right. So we're just doing a test run right now. And I think it's sounding good. How's this? Still buffering. I see it. Hold on. Like I said, show out. We're going to do a test. Hold on. Trust me, things get by me, and a lot of times I don't get a chance to see it. All right, so the thing that I am talking about is this. Like the title says, the world's first AI supermodel is a black woman. If you know anything about this particular subject, then maybe you can help me along with it. All right. First thing that came to mind when I read that and then read the article, I said, okay, the original people on the planet, the original people on the planet were black people. Everyone comes from the black woman. So I guess if they're trying to build a new world order, a new order of things, a new whatever, then it's only right that the first woman coming out of this AI experience should be a black woman from Africa. But just like the messenger taught us, the rest of the article went into how its maker is a few white people toying around with AI, artificial intelligence. So how do you begin now to have that particular discussion? All right. Yes, the first AI supermodel is a black woman. Who was the first AI supermodel? And it goes on and asks the question different ways, different search engines ask the question. And it's very critical because when you click on one and you begin to read, it says, yes, the world's first AI supermodel is a black woman, but is a white creator reaping the benefits? Now, my question that we have to ask at this particular point, is this cultural appropriation? You got to ask, if AI is not even, it's probably a thing now, but it wasn't a thing a minute ago. How is this appropriating someone's culture? Has AI became part of someone's culture yet in order for it to be appropriated? It says, while artificial intelligence generators are offering cool photos for social media feed, how are they affecting society in the full scope of things? It says, with the current influx of AI-generated versions of users' photos through applications like Lensa AI, there are folks pointing out that this means for the world as a whole, from the looks of white men's pockets continuing to increase because of it, meaning that they will be able to get in front of this curve and be able to manipulate and control it from that point forward. This AI-generated black supermodel has won awards, has garnished thousands and thousands of dollars worth of revenue. It says, according to the outlet Shudu, SHUDU, is the first AI model, and she's been booked and busy. So they're booking the first AI supermodel, and it's a black woman, and she has a booking agent. Work with me, fam. She has a booking agent. Within the first 2 years of her career, she was featured in Vogue, Hypebeast, V Magazine, and WWD. Fronted campaigns for Balmain and Alesis. Grazed the red carpet at BAFTA 2029 awards wearing a bespoke gown, and it goes on and on and on and on about this AI-generated black woman who's the first supermodel. It goes on and on and on about her accomplishments. Is this cultural appropriation, or is this the end of the human race as we know it in terms of what is real and what is real? What is REAL, and what is REEL, as Black Dot would beg us to ask. Shout out to Black Dot. And here she is. Shuda.gram. There she is. Comes with nappy, kinky hair and all. Help me out, fam. Shout out to everyone on IG. And I meant to shout out Cochise College. All right. Out west I think Southwest. Yeah, shout out to Cochise, the staff, the students, a very progressive school. Shout out to everyone in that region. All right. So back to Supermodel here. So Tina Nelson, why did they make sure she was black? Peace from overseas and from the Netherlands, my man Peter. What's good with you, bro? Peter said, I ain't got nothing to do this afternoon, this evening, whatever time it is over there. We'll check out Griff for a second. If y'all need more information about all of the subjects that we can't cover, and some of those subjects would be bioengineered and genetically modified foods, poisons in the food. Bill Gates is at it again. The new Jeffrey Epstein docs being revealed in Ukraine, identifying the dead comes at a human rights cost. Botched FBI interrogation, pardon me. Magnetized meats found in stores. Nanotechnology found in foods. FDA and Pfizer are baby killers. Some article talks about that. Gender transitions, drug safe. Thank you, Little Goddess, and thank you, Johnny Taylor, for providing me with the information to put in these newsletters that go out. 2 will be going out this week. Just a myriad of subjects that we're going to put in. It's a week's worth of reading, so you will definitely have your hands full. Thank you, Peter. Really appreciate the information. Yep. 91 Toom says, of course, it's cultural appropriation. Okay. All right. So, yes, it's a beautiful thing that, of course, the first AI supermodel would be a black woman because that is the model of human life that began on the planet, was a black woman. All right. So, yeah. Jazz from the shot. What's good with you? Peace. All right. So the idea now of them not hiding the fact, having white creators of a black AI reality, is very critical. So it says Shudu, in fact, was the world's first digital model. Basically, the face of it all. South African model had an astronomical, they're going to the astronomical launch and or likeness or whatever to this particular model who's AI generated. So then the article goes on and it asks, do we remember FN Mika? How many people remember that degenerated rapper, AI generated rapper? FN Mika. How many people remember that individual? He said the creators behind FN Mika, although it is clear that rapper FN Mika is not a real person, his voice is, and it was co-created by Anthony Martini, founder of Factory New. And I guess that's where the FN comes in. Factory New and his partner, Brandon Lee. Over time, Martina hopes that within, and this gave birth to the whole idea of them snatching people's voices and creating characters, stealing people's voices and making songs with rappers. Some unalive and some that are still with us. All right. So there's a very real dynamic in which what we're dealing with in this particular day and time. And I hope that everyone is paying attention to what's happening, because this is very, very real. They can take your voice, take you, take whatever, and put you at any place at any given time. All right. You're right, Pierre Elliott. They gave it a record deal and the whole bit. Quintessential One, was Max Headroom the first AI character? I'm not sure. But this is a very, very real dynamic, and I do cover this in my lecture when I talk about You Are the Song That You Sing. How artificial intelligence is making its way into the reality of our culture. All right. You said Max Headroom was actual actors. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. All right. So I think there's not too much to say about this unless we go do a deep dive into it and figure out the who, and we start mentioning names. What's the name of the company and who's actually doing this? I think one or two of the articles when it talked about this, when I kind of did a basic search, it showed some individuals. Hold on, let me show you this real quick. So this is what we're dealing with. The world's first supermodel is a black woman. All right, but who are the creators? And I'm not sure if hold on. I'm not sure if the people on IG could see this, but the people on YouTube and Facebook can actually see this. Yeah, Ben Frank. We do have to talk about intellectual property and who actually owns what, the likeness and that kind of thing. So let me turn my camera around and show everyone on IG what we're looking at here. These are the creators now who owns this particular character. So just Googled world's first artificial supermodel is a black woman. And you go behind the scenes and you see who the creators are. Who's who and what's what. All right, so that's very real. Very, very real dynamic. Like I said, we could take this, we could go and take it 3 layers back and 3 layers deep so we can unearth these things. But hey, I'm sure y'all get the point where I could go with this. All right. So yeah. All right, family. So leave me a comment or whatever. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all subscribe to the newsletter. The newsletter goes out every month. Like I said, I got to drop 2 because I've been very busy learning this, trying to improve on my DJing skills, which y'all are going to witness in a few more days. Hopefully I can get it together, inshallah. So we'll see. All right, it's Professor Griff. Love y'all to life. I'm checking up on out of here. Hopefully I'll be able to come back on a little bit later on tonight so we could talk about a few other things that's happening in the news. Once again, it's Professor Griff. Shout out to Quan. Quan probably still at work, but shout out to Quan. And of course, shout out to Johnny Taylor, Little Goddess. Thank y'all very much. I thank y'all very much for the information for the newsletter. Really appreciate that. And I will be black probably a little bit later on. Teddy Graham's youth culture is going to be. Listen, family, I'm going to be in Boston, Massachusetts on the 10th of June. June 10. I will be there during my talk. You Are the Song That You Sing. Let me see. Prior to that, I'll be at Encore in New Orleans, probably the 2nd, 3rd of June. And then I'll be in Jersey and New York. Of course, with Shot Rock. They're having Shot Rock Day, and I'll definitely be there to support her. You remember the Funky Four plus one more? Shot Rock was the one more. Then as I make my way to London to do this gig, so let's see what happens, fam. All right. Make sure you'll support. All right. The Serious Minds Brain Tonic and the Resurrection Formula will be poured. Matter of fact, next week. Pouring it next week. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get it. All right, fam. They're pouring next week. Resurrection Formula, of course, y'all already know, for the brothers. All right. Of course, it helps with your prostate, of course. And of course, it gives you energy. And of course, there's instructions on how to take it. This is definitely a male tonic elixir. So ingredients are there on the back and instructions on how to take it. And you definitely need it for that interesting moment, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody there but you, her, and God. All right. You know what you need to do, bro. The Resurrection Formula. All right. Go to my website, www.professorgriff.me. All right. Or just hit me up, 678-557-2919. Serious Mind Brain Tonic. If you're having brain fog, all right, forgetting your keys, not remembering your name. You understand what I'm saying? Forgot that you had eyelashes or any of those things. Now, I'm only playing about that. But anyway, Serious Minds Brain Tonic will help you clear the brain fog. Get to a certain age and you start to kind of like trying to figure out, you drove all the way to the damn store and you forgot what you went to the damn store for. Those times in the day and night when you need extra energy, some brain power. Yep. Serious Minds Brain Tonic. All right. Go to www.professorgriff.me and or just text me, 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. Pierre Elliott said, need you here in New York. Well, I will be in New York in and about the 5th, 6th of June. And I'll be on Long Island for a couple of days, and then I'm making my way up to Boston. All right. All right, fam. Y'all let me know something. All right. And book 2. Let me show you all the flyer. Hold on. Dang, why was I prepared for this? Hold on. All right. Shout out to Miss V. Miss V, thank you very much for all that you've donated to the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. All right, y'all look up Miss V out of North Carolina. Anyway, You Are the Song That You Sing, book 2 is on its way out. All right. Next week, when I do the show next week, you'll be able to get your advance copy. All right. Mind you, it's not due out until June, so just breathe. Don't be sending your money and think you're going to get it overnighted to you. No, don't work that way. All right? You Are the Song That You Sing, book 2. You should already have book 1. All right? You should already have book 1. All right? All right, fam. Please, please, please support the channel, support the program, support yourself. All right? Why? Because serious minds attract serious minds. Seriously. It's Professor Griff, and inshallah, we'll see you a little bit later on. We're going to have a deeper discussion. All right? So remember, do your research, do your homework, and let's look into this world's first AI supermodel being a black woman. All right? Kind of idea where they're going with that, but let's see. All right? It's Professor Griff. I love y'all to life, not to death. Love y'all to life. Peace. Da 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 da. Ba ba ba. All right. Let's see.